caring what people think. Like for the people who are watching this, Lucas and I started this podcast and Lucas has hopped on the train and really believed in this podcast and this idea. But the biggest thing that we've learned throughout this journey is that you can't care what people think in life. You just gotta push through. And if people think you're weird for doing it, for doing something you love, like if you want to be a dancer, like go be a dancer. Fuck what someone thinks. If you want to be an actor, if you want to be, just do whatever you want. Like I hate when people look at you and just make fun of you when they're doing nothing. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I can relate to that. Ever since I've hopped on the podcast, at first I was a little shy. You know, I used to care what people thought about, you know, me being on a podcast. It would like mess with me in my head. But now I like doing more episodes and just hanging out with you, and we're like starting to kick ass in life. I really don't care what people think. Like I go to the gym wearing this shirt. People ask, "What's on your shirt?" I'm like, "Oh, it's the podcast I had with my friend." Or like, I'm a co-host on the podcast. And I tell them like, look it up. They check it out. They follow. Like, oh, that's sick. And they enjoy it. They like it.
The cool thing that you guys are going to start seeing is that we're going to start posting behind the scenes, our life outside of the podcast, because it's not just in the podcast where we talk about kicking ass and doing better in life and just bettering yourself. It's also out of the podcast. We do this stuff that you guys don't see. So yeah, you guys are going to come along with the journey and hopefully learn something, right?
Basically, in the short, we're trying to, I wouldn't say rebrand the podcast, but we're trying to build a community instead of just only have the podcast. You know, we like the podcast, but we feel like we could do more instead of using the podcast, because we release an episode each week for, let's say, an hour, but we want to get more involved with you guys and just want to show you guys how our life is, because we're not perfect. Let's be honest. Like there's so many things where I just feel like I'm not kicking ass in life, and then like the next day I am. It's like life is tough. It's hard.
It's really all discipline. But really this podcast is just, what is kicking ass with Tanner Stone? Like, well, what is the first thing that comes to your mind when you think about it? The kicking ass, the name.
Kicking ass, just doing great in life. Just being a like above and ahead of everyone. Just always being like on the high of life, being on your high horse, just keep on pushing no matter what tries to like bring you down, you just keep on going. I feel like that's what I think about when I hear kicking ass with Tanner Stone.
I totally agree. And just to me, no matter where you are in life, it's just bettering yourself at that position you are at right now, because it could take a while just to see progress. Like I talked about in this podcast, and it come out probably next week. It's with Jake, and he lost 80 pounds in a year. And he told me, he said, for the first part of that journey, I didn't see any progress, but I just stuck with it. And then he saw progress. Have you ever had that where you had a goal and you just didn't see progress for a while and then you just started seeing it?
Yeah. No, I've had it. I mean, now I'm like I'm cutting down some weight right now. And I've been going for like a week straight, just been like disciplined, just cutting down weight, eating healthy, like counting my calories. And then like yesterday was just like one of those days where it's like I just had a bad day.
Mm-hmm.
And like it did mess with me in the head a little bit, but I'm like, I'm human. We all have bad days. It happens.
Exactly.
But it just doesn't matter about how many bad days you have. It just matters if you could like continue the next day doing the right thing, getting back on track. Like yesterday I went out to eat with my family, and then, you know, ate a little bit too much, or just didn't have the greatest meal out there. And then I went out with some friends at night and ate too. So I just ate a lot. But it's just like how you can, attack it on the next day. Like no matter how bad the day was before, if you continue to stay disciplined, like today, I just been disciplined. Woke up early, did work. I still have to go work out today. You know, getting my steps in. Just doesn't matter like if you have one bad day. It just matters like how many of those days, like in a month, are going to be good days.
I totally agree. I when we were in Utah, the last couple of days of me being there, we really ate like shit. I'm gonna be honest. We had bagels, Oreos, cinnamon toast crunch.
Dude, cinnamon toast crunch is so
everything.
good.
Everything you think of, we had because we had to go crazy.
No, yeah, it was bad because we had cinnamon toast crunch, right? Put the cereal in the bowl, then the milk, and then we'd finish the cereal, and then we'd get more cereal and put it in the remaining milk.
We got to finish the milk.
Yeah, you got to finish the milk with the cereal.
But my point from that is I told myself when I came back to Boca, when I came back to Florida, I would get right back on that journey and start working out. I would lift one day, the other day I would do cardio, then lift and do cardio, then lift. And I've been doing it. I'm proud of myself for it. And another big thing is I don't eat when it's dark.
Really?
Yeah.
I've been implementing that too. I've been really trying to.
Because it's basically you fast while you sleep and you just digest all that food that you had the day before.
Really?
It's really good.
Yeah, no, I've been doing that. Like I've been trying to like eat before it gets dark. Yeah.
Yeah, but I'm gonna hold Lucas to it. We're gonna go on a beach run Monday through Friday.
Every Monday through Friday.
6 a.m.
6 a.m. All right, let's do it.
All right.
Oh yeah, no, I'll do it. 6
right.
a.m.
Yeah.
How long is it?
And we're gonna bring you guys along the journey with us. All right.
Yeah. No, I'm excited. I'm excited for the beach run. Let's do it, man. I've always wanted to do something. I mean, I'm not a big fan of running. I don't like running, but you just gotta do it.
It's like it's so cool because it's not just cardio. It clears your mind. You're on the sand. You're running on the beach. There's the perfect view. We're fortunate enough to live right by the beach, and we have to take advantage of it.
We do, yeah. That's something that I've realized. A lot of people like they have everything they need, but they don't realize it. Like they don't take like advantage of it. They take it for granted.
Dude, that's huge. Right there, I want to stay on that topic. You always want what you don't have. That's like a theme that I've heard, and it's so realistic.
It is true.
When I was skinny, I wanted to be bigger. When I was bigger, I wanted to be skinny. When I was really tall when I was younger, I used to want to be shorter.
Really?
I hated playing big man in basketball.
No, I remember that. I remember that.
And then now I want to be taller.
Yeah, it's crazy how like everything just like vice versa.
Yeah.
No, but I was reading this book about like it's about happiness. And it taught me this thing. We as humans, we get everything, like all information passed down from other people's experience. And from those experience, we learn like the good things and bad things to do in life, right? For example, let's say I went cliff jumping and you didn't, right?
Yeah.
And I'll tell you, it's going to be really fun. And then from that, your happiness is going to be affected on like what I tell you. You'll be like, oh, if it's going to be really fun, I'm going to do it. And then you'll do it and you'll get happy after that. Or another example is, what's it called? Like false beliefs. How can I tell you how happy you're going to be from doing something?
You can't.
You can't,
You
right?
just say your experience. And
yeah.
I could feel the same experience as you.
But like, why though? Like, wouldn't you be the one that want to be able to do that experience yourself? Or would you go off of what I say? But what if I tell you something and it's not true whatsoever and you do it and you don't have fun?
Then we just had different experiences, right?
True. Look, it was a book I read. I just don't really remember it that well. It was something saying in those lines. But it's like saying that like happiness, like being the richest man alive doesn't always make you the most happiest person in the world.
Do you believe that having a lot of money equals happiness?
I don't know. I don't think I'm not in the.
Wait, no. What's the other way of saying it? Do you think you could buy happiness?
I don't think happiness is bought. I'm saying like yes, you can buy happiness, but not to like to the degree where you have like real happiness. Like it's like you'll have like little bursts of happiness, right? It won't be like forever happiness.
Yeah.
Like let's say we go buy I don't know, I go buy food, right? And I start eating. and I have like 4 pancakes, I'll be happy. I have another one, I won't be happy.
Why?
Why?
Yeah.
Marginal utility.
What about it?
All right, it's basically the saying where we as humans always want more, but when we get more, we get unsatisfied with that.
Why?
All right, I'll give you an example. Back to the pancakes.
All right.
Listen, you have 4 pancakes, right?
Yeah.
All right, let's say you have one more and you're satisfied. Then you eat another one. Why are you going to eat another one? You're not going to be satisfied. And then you have another one. It's going to get to the point where you're going to start feeling sick. So what's the point of just wanting more and more? Like, we want more and more, but we can just be satisfied at 3. But we just want more.
Are you relating this to money?
It can be related to anything.
No,
It doesn't
if I
have
have
to be
money,
money.
I just want more and more.
Exactly. But like, you won't be happy like to your fullest potential if you want more and more and more. Like, let's say you have all the money in the world and you did everything in the world, right? What else do you like? How else are you going to be happy?
To do it with someone I love.
Yeah, but like, let's just say you did it with someone you love.
I did it all with someone I love.
Yeah.
Here, what's your meaning of life?
My meaning in life, I would have to say, I want to say be financially free.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You want to work to the point where you don't have to worry about money?
Yes. Yeah. And to where like I can take care of my family.
Yeah.
That's my meaning in life. And raise a good family too. I mean, I feel like meaning of life changes at every like age you're at. Cause I'm 18. I'm 19. And low-key, yeah, I just want to be financially free. But if I'm like 30 and I have kids, I think it changed what the meaning of life would be. I want to raise the best kids ever like in the world.
Yeah.
Like, I think right now I just want to just find a way to be financially free and just give back to my parents because they give back everything. Like, they've given me everything I've ever had in my life.
Mm-hmm.
What about you?
My meaning of life right now is to find happiness, like wherever it is, whoever it's from. I just want to find it.
I just don't think you find happiness. I think it just comes to you.
How?
It's the law of not the law of attraction. Don't chase and it will come to you. That's how I'll sum it up like that. Like, you ever chase something so badly and you just keep on chasing and chasing and you just never get it? But the moment you stop chasing and just start living your life, it comes to you.
Yeah.
Has that ever happened to you? Yeah, you can't chase happiness. It's gonna come to you.
I mean, for me, it's not really chasing. It's just doing things I enjoy. It makes me happy. Playing basketball with you guys, going on the trip to Utah, that made me happy.
Yeah, but you just said you want to find like your meaning in life.
And I found it. I want to find happiness within anything I do.
Okay.
Like, I'm going to college next year. I want to find something there that's going to make me happy.
True.
So that's my meaning of life. Just always, whatever you're doing, you just got to find what makes you smile.
Yeah. Being with you. What makes you smile?
Guess I'm still figuring that out. Yeah.
Told you. I mean, just being with friends, right? I could be one.
Being with you guys, being with my girlfriend.
Hanging out with the family. Just
hanging
laughing.
out with my family.
Just living life to the fullest.
I would say, yeah, like tonight, we're filming this right on UFC 303 day. So we're going to watch some UFC tonight.
Good card.
Yeah. Maybe we'll give a little behind the scenes.
We can, yeah.
Yeah, maybe.
We'll show you how it's all right to let loose, have fun, and then next day, pick it up, get back to work.
Yeah.
It's how life is. But yeah, what's it called? Alex Pereira's fighting Ian Gary.
He's not fighting.
No,
Ian
I know
Gary.
he's not fighting Ian Gary. I'm saying like Alex Pereira's on the card, Ian Gary's on the card.
Yuri Prohaska, Michael Venom Page. That's the only ones I care about. And Brian Ortega. It's pretty cool.
I don't know. Isn't there a woman fighting on the card too? I know there's 2.
Nobody cares about women in the UFC.
I don't know.
I went to boxing class. I think I told you about it. I went to boxing, yeah. And
How was it?
The woman who runs the place, it was the Mayweather boxing place.
Mm-hmm.
She's a bare knuckle fighter, an MMA fighter, a kickboxer, Muay Thai, and boxing. All pro.
So she told you she's all pro in all 5?
All pro. Isn't that crazy?
How you go pro in all 5? That's
insane. But she's tough.
Wait, wouldn't that mean she's like so bad in all 5 that she had to go pro in all 5 to find which one she was the greatest at? Think about
I
that.
feel like she. I feel like she.
Or she's that
she
good.
did kickboxing before. I think she did it one by one.
Okay, or she's like that good. She can just do all of them.
Probably. I don't know, but it's impressive. Bare knuckle. Whoever does bare knuckle has my respect.
That's scary.
I can never.
Oh, you know Duplessis finally he came out.
He's gay?
Yeah, he came out as gay.
Wow.
Yeah.
You sure it wasn't just a rumor?
No.
Jeez.
Well, that's what a friend told me. But let's see if he's right or wrong.
Yeah. Well,
And that'd be funny. Imagine how would you feel if like a gay guy beat you up? Would you feel any type of way or no?
if he's
honestly.
Dricus Duplessis, I'd be pretty humbled. I wouldn't really care.
Really?
He's a fucking world champion. It doesn't matter if you're gay or not. If you can fight, you can fight.
Good man.
Yeah.
Good man. Nah, Duplessis, I don't know.
I love gay people. Seriously, I love gay people.
Yeah, I'm not disagreeing or anything. No, I'm just.
Yeah.
What do you love about him?
I like that. Usually, I like that they're usually happy. They're just normal people. I don't like when people force their sexuality out on me. If they just act like humans and don't make it their whole personality, then I'll be friends with them. That's with anybody.
Yeah.
If you make your cut, your whole entire personality, you losing weight, you fucking counting your calories, I wouldn't even want to talk to you. I'd be like, get a life, dude. Enjoy your life.
No, you're not wrong. But you know, one thing that I envy of them
What?
is even though like they're gay, they don't care to show it.
Yeah, I
Like
get
they
that.
like that's like they're not afraid to show
Mhm.
like, oh, I'm gay. What's up?
Yeah.
They'll literally be like that. I
They
found
got
that
confidence.
Yeah. That's what we're trying to instill into the Kicking Ass with Tanner Stone.
I mean, we're always working on our confidence every single day.
Yeah.
So what's the biggest take you got from this podcast?
Biggest take from the podcast. Put me on the spot. No, I'm joking. I'd have to say, look out for the future of Kicking Ass with Tanner Stone. We have a lot coming. It's going to be for the better. And just keep on kicking ass in life.
I learned that, well, not learn, I'm going to say, Kicking Ass with Tanner Stone isn't just a podcast. It's a lifestyle.